Hello, this is Michele and this is your September horoscope. Now, this month we have Mercury going direct. Yeah, baby. We have Pluto going direct. Oh yeah. No more heaviness, no more doom and gloom. Fingers crossed. We also have a full moon in lovely empathetic Pisces and also a new moon in control freak, get fit freak, yoga bunny, Virgo. Here's your monthly astrology. Capricorn, this month is a lot easier than last month. I have to say, there are still a few primal issues that you have to deal with, and that has been quite tough for you, but they are kind of, as the month progresses, loosening up. There may have been issues to do with power and powerlessness, obsession, desire, all sorts of things that have had you a bit miffed, and you felt things on a really, really deep level. There may have been some upheaval in your family, and in fact, watch out for that on the 2nd, because there's a lot of people who are annoyed, and they're happily express their annoyance around the 2nd. And also, you're feeling very forceful on the 3rd, as you've got Mercury conjunct Mars in your position of primal energy. There's a conversation that's very intense on that day, and it may be that you want to shift things so that you can get back in your power. I would advise you to wait until after the 5th, when Mercury goes direct, and also Mars is shifting signs and loosening you up, rather than feeling that this energy to do with danger and sexuality and money and all the things that kind of poke your buttons. You're moving into a time where you're feeling adventurous, open, warm, honest and outgoing. So the 5th, things lift for you, and as we go along, they keep lifting. On the 6th, there is a full moon, and this full moon is in your communication zone. Expect a text, an email, I nearly said fax then. I don't think so, because that went out with the arc, Michele. A Snapchat, a FaceTime, an Instagram, a Twitter. You catch my drift. Pay attention to, in fact, one-to-one human conversation with voices, because someone is saying something important to you on that day, or you're saying something important, or you have an idea or an inspiration that could really shift things for you. And it's conjunct Neptune, the spiritual one. So whatever is coming up, could be a secret comes up as well, or you meet someone and you have a soul connection and the conversation is just tips your life in a new direction. But now I've forgotten what I was going to say, something else important. Yes, there's a spiritual edge to this, so it has deeper meaning than it seems. Very intense and very full on. Now on the 9th, the Sun is trine Pluto in your sign. You are aching and ready to do something differently, to have an adventure, to go out there in the world. It might involve, you might suddenly travel, and even if you're thinking, nah, you just wait. There is something to do with travel, talking to people that are different, study, or doing something for you that your soul says, I've got to do this, and you could make it happen on the 9th, or you will see a way to make it happen. Mercury is shifting signs on the 10th, and also going into your adventure zone. It's all about the adventure. I just realised I'm shaking the camera when I lean on the table, but it is too late because I am on Capricorn. Anyway, so you're feeling that you want to stretch, you want to grow, you want to tiptoe over new horizons, and you are fearless about doing that. You also want to speak your truth, which you will do very directly this month. Now Venus is doing some lovely things. She's trine Saturn, your ruler. You're feeling also very spiritual and very in tune, and this has been going on for a while. It might have disconcerted you that suddenly you see signs and symbols everywhere. Suddenly you feel connected to something deeper. But be careful of an obsession or an addiction on the 13th. Or, you know, commit to good things on that day. Venus is sextile Jupiter on the 15th. You know, you can make some serious money. You've got more power than you possibly know. Last month you might have felt powerless. This month you feel more powerful. And there's lots of shifting things. You're not taking any crap this month, and you are able to not be so direct in your Capricorn way. You're able to go, right, I'm biding my time. You know, so-and-so is going to catch themselves out with their own mouth. You're not feel that you have to push something. You're able to eke out the truth in a way that is surprising, deep, mysterious and unusual. All right, what else? Then we have the new moon. Guess where it is? In your adventure, your bouncy, optimistic, truth-telling vibe. You know, whatever happens, there's definitely a shift for you where you hunger for the new, and it's really important for you that you break patterns, you change your routine, you study, travel, or talk to people that are different, because it literally feeds your soul. That energy is rife this month. In other big news, on the 28th, Pluto, the Lord of Transformation that's been in your sign for a long time, making you face things that maybe you would rather have avoided, has been going retrograde, making you think about the past a lot recently. Now that baby boy is going forward. That bad boy, that dastardly, deep and revolutionary Pluto is going forward. And you feel like, oh, thank God for that. And that's also, by the end of the month, you definitely got your power back and you feel good about you. Mercury shifting signs on the 30th. And also the Sun on the 22nd. That's when you're heading into really feeling more empowered around your career. The whole of next month has a vibe about your career as well. Exciting times. Take care, Capricorn, and I'll speak to you soon. Hello, wonderful one. Thank you so much for listening. It would be fabulous if you liked, subscribed, or shared. It would be really, really helpful. Also, I have a ton of free stuff for you. Horoscope.co.uk for everything astrology, and micheleknight.com for everything psychic and free tarot reading. See you there.